Cello, cello, Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive here. Welcome to another weekly oracle reading for December 9th. Let's call in all the archangels, ascended masters, creature teachers, highest guides, light beings, elementals, loved ones, and spirit. Come on into this space to give us the clarity and guidance that we need this week for our highest and best vision of our life. Before I forget, I have the year in preview. So stay tuned to the end of the video and I will share with you the year in preview. I am definitely feeling Tarot of Dreams today. I've actually been feeling Tarot of Dreams all week this week. Been using this deck like crazy. So let's see what our dream team has to say this week. All right, Page of Wands. So page energy is all about student energy. It's like having an inspiration, but not really sure where we want to take it, where we want to go. And wand energy is creative energy, passion, fire, connection to source. I'm feeling this week the energy of newness, youngness around spiritual connection, energetic connection. I'm feeling this week we're all going to be in a state of learning. There's definitely, so it's not a new beginning per se, it's more like a new path of learning. You're going to be exploring your world and aspects of your world, layers of your world, as though you've never been there before. It's gonna feel different. It's gonna feel like you're relearning or having to add to your already existing knowledge. From a work perspective and a career perspective, I feel like most of you, if not all of you, are going to be given, feels like new assignments or a new approach, suggesting a new approach to how you are working on your current projects or whatever it is that you're doing. There's going to be a new way of doing it that is in addition to what you're already, how you're already approaching things. I'm also hearing from a familial perspective, from a family perspective, there's inspiration coming down the pipes for all of us. Inspired living. I'm feeling a lot of, honestly, the word I'm hearing is gratitude. So it's like in your family situations and your family dynamics, there's going to be a lot of gratitude and I feel like it's you expressing gratitude to others, not so much gratitude coming back to you. Although when you express it, oftentimes it will come back as well. But it feels like you're initiating the gratitude. And it's gratitude for peace of mind. It's gratitude for a shift in approach. So the first example that's coming to mind right now is anybody out there who has teenagers. And we know sometimes teenagers can get a little grumbly. They can get a little difficult with, I don't want to have to clean my room. No, you're going to have to ask me 10 times to do it. You know, that kind of thing. I'm feeling like this week there's a shift with that where you don't have to ask 10 times and it's done. And you want to be grateful for that. You want to share your gratitude and express your gratitude for that because it's inspired. The people in your life, the family unit, people that you consider family in your life are bringing about inspiration or are being inspired in a way that affects you directly. So make sure to show gratitude for anything and everything that makes things easier for you. Even things that you're a little bit surprised at. I'm definitely feeling this is a week where a lot of family connection is made. Family dynamics shift a bit. And if family dynamics are a bit rough, it shifts into sort of happier times. If family dynamics are good, they're going to be great. I'm definitely feeling that it's all positive. It's all good. It's all about you initiating that gratitude, being grateful for it and expressing that, making sure that you are verbal about that, looking people in the eyes and saying thank you. Thank you for that inspired thought. Thank you for that inspired action. I'm really appreciative. You made my life easier today, or you made my life easier this week. Also, I'm drawn to, on this particular card, there's a chessboard, the red and the purple. And what I'm feeling right now, talking about here with the red and the purple, this really has nothing to do with this card, but this is what's coming through. Red is root chakra, survival, survive or thrive is what I like to say. When we're in survival mode, sometimes things aren't so good. When we feel secure, when we feel safe, that is when we are, rooted in our chakra system. Things are healthy, especially in our root chakra. When we're in survival mode, we're not feeling so safe. We're not feeling so secure. Purple is third eye, vision, connection to source. So I'm feeling very much that this is giving us the sort of the idea of the connection all the way through the body, the beginning to the end. So root chakra is at the base of the spine, and then we've got the third eye up here. So everything included. So our whole bodies are being affected in a positive way, or sometimes in a not so positive way, depending on how we are approaching the situation. Are you approaching it from an inspired view, or are you approaching it feeling that scarcity, feeling that I'm afraid, survival mode? And I want to say to you, it's important that you recognize that you don't always have to play the game. So if you are one of these people that feels like you're on a chessboard and you're a pawn on that chessboard and you're, sort of moving back and forth, moving here and there and everywhere, and your energy is drained in a lot of ways, and you feel like you can't move forward or you can't learn because you're just constantly on this chessboard, remove yourself from the game. Remove yourself from the board entirely. Go back to that third eye, that intuitive, go back to your vision. Go back to what it is that you want to receive for you, what you want to achieve for you. Put yourself first. This is not what this card is about, but that's the message that I'm getting today. So put yourself first this week. If you are feeling like you're on the chessboard and that your energies are being drained because you're busy playing someone else's game or dancing to someone else's tune, this is a week to take a step back and say, no, I'm not playing the game anymore. I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to revisit my vision, revisit my personal mission and purpose. All right, and this morning when I tuned in, I got the Goddess Power Oracle deck from Colette Baron-Reid. I just love her decks. She's awesome. All right, so let's see what, this one's sticking out. What goddess energy is coming through today to support the other card. Oh, I love it. Ocean, generosity. So I was talking a lot about gratitude today. Let's also talk about generosity. So you can be generous of spirit. If you're a person who doesn't really have a whole lot of money necessarily right now, 2 coins to rub together kind of thing, you can always be generous with your kind words. Be generous with your energy in situations where it's healthy to do so. Be generous with your love. Be generous with your time. There is always a way for you to be generous and to spread that generosity around. Now, I was talking about the game that I'm seeing with this card, and how does the generosity card fit into that? What I'm feeling with this card very much so is you see a lot of yellow. I'm getting a lot of solar plexus chakra energy. So let's talk chakras. Solar plexus energy is what I love to call our Wonder Woman space or our Superman space. This is in our abdomen area. This is where our soul resides. It's our personal power, mastery, identity, co-creation, boundaries. What I'm feeling here is the message is to be strong in your own power, stand in your own strength, hold fast to your boundaries, and be generous within your own power. It is up to you who you want to be generous with, how much you want to give of yourself. You don't have to give 150% if that's not what works for you, or if that's not what's called for. Maybe it's 10% today. Maybe it's 80%. Maybe it's 50%. Maybe it's different ways of being generous with different people. It's up to you to tune in and see how much energy you've got to spare and how much you want to share of that or give of that. I also am hearing children. So anybody with children out there, that includes fur babies. not just the human children, any fur babies out there. Children, stepchildren, foster children, anyone that you see, nieces and nephews, anyone that you see as, sort of in a mother or father, parent-child dynamic. What I'm hearing here is it's important this week to be extra generous of your time and loving energy. And I'm feeling like, this is kind of interesting. The reason why I'm getting this message is it feels like there's something that happens this week to all of us in general that I want to say kind of shakes up the status quo. And maybe there's even a bit of fear or unsettlement around kids, around our fur children and our regular children. And they really need the reassurance that they're safe and that we've got this, that we can handle this, that we are going to take care of them. So be generous with your time and your energy. I'm also feeling like it's important to approach these relationships with positivity this week. Even when something has gone wrong or they've done something, inappropriate or, whatever it happens to be, what I'm really feeling is it's important for you to be generous of spirit when you're approaching it. So, if there's a disciplinary action involved, maybe go lighter on it. Maybe be generous of spirit and say, you know what, you get a pass. And, don't do it again, but you're getting a pass this week. And you're getting a pass, for these reasons and, because I love you. And I want you to be a happy, healthy, healed, whole person. And, this choice is not going to get you there. So, let's make a different choice. How can I help you to make a different choice? So be generous in your kindness and generous of spirit, generous with your time and your energy. And this is just all about the sun. Sunshine, shine your light. Shine that light from within. Let it be seen. Let it be heard. Let it be known. Be that beacon for others that perhaps need your generosity right now. All right, picking the feather. Ooh, remember your purpose. And I'm feeling very much that this is a great message for all of us this week to remember what it is that you personally came here to do in this lifetime. And you know what? If I happen to believe in reincarnation. If you don't, buy into that or support that, that's not what you believe in. What is your life mission? What is your life purpose? What do you want to leave behind as your legacy? Those are the things that we want to be thinking about this week. How can I make someone's day better? How can I make someone's day brighter? Because at the end of the day, yes, you have your purpose, but remember that we are also all one. We're all struggling. We're all on this overall path together. There are many different ways to get through this life, and that's okay for you to choose your path and for someone else to have their path. But at the end of the day, our goal is or our destination is all pretty much the same. It's just how we're choosing to get there. So remember your purpose and make sure that you are being generous of spirit and sharing what your purpose is. Being big, being loud, or being strong and silent, but energetic, or sharing of your energy. It really is all about that generous giving nature. And let's think about leaving people better than we met them with, leaving them better off than when we first were introduced to them. I'm feeling like we all need to come together this week and give this to others. Give this to all that we meet. Remember your purpose. Stand fully strong in your purpose. You will never go wrong if you're following your heart and you're doing what you feel is right for you and what you feel is right for your particular path. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in to this week's Oracle reading. Just want to give you a heads up. I've got the Your Year in Preview service. It is a limited time only. I only do it for 2 months of the year. We're already a week into it, so you've got 7 weeks left. My spots are filling up quickly, so if you want to get a sneak peek of what is to come for you in 2020, month by month, book your session now. Check out the blackfeatherintuitive.com, and I believe there's also a button there for my Facebook page, the Black Feather Intuitive. And as always, if you like what you see here with my Oracle readings, weekly Oracle readings, please feel free to subscribe, like, and click the bell. You can also comment if you would like. Please keep the comments kind and generous, kind and loving. And I wish you guys all the best. We'll see you next week. Take care.